Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video of Bleach Kyo. So I've done a lot of videos on Bleach games in the past. Naturally, I've kind of had my minute in the spotlight with each of them. This one is a new one that dropped as of this week, and it seems to be very, very interesting so far. Now, I have played a little bit of it, but not nearly enough to actually say I'm informed in any kind of meaningful way. But, you know, level 28's all right for kind of a first impressions, and we should be able to kind of talk about things a little bit now and have a good time with it. So, welcome to the game. This game, it's not quite the same as other games I've tried out in the past, because it's more of a auto-esque type of game, similar to a game such as Law of Creation, for example. Currently I have the SSR Uryu with his fancy old Quincy wing. I have the Hitsugai, which is free. I have a Renji. I have an Ichigo. I have an Orihime and Shuhei on my team, with our boy Ganju hitting up the back along with Rukia and whatever. But what I did want to do, I don't really know a good idea of how to showcase things in this game so far, but I'm just going to try and get some stuff upgraded, talk about a little bit of what I've tried out so far, and we're going to start off with a multi as well, because it seems to be your first, after you do 2 multis, you get a guaranteed SSR, which was my Uryu, and beyond that, you have a chance of getting characters such as Hachigen, you get Yami, Yoruichi, Retsu. My primary focus right now is to get a good tank. I don't want to use Ganju because he's bad, but I need a good, like, blue unit. So best case scenario would be pulling Retsu or Yami off of this, or Hachigen. I would also appreciate, like, Tosin, stuff like that. I probably won't end up doing a heck of a lot of pulls on this because it is one of those games where you'll probably have banners for shards like Aizen and Grimjow like this. But for right now, I'm down to just try and get a good team together and have a good time with it. So we do a multi. The multi-screen is honestly rad looking, and I would say it's a million times better than BBS. It's like a cool swap up of the BBS style. Oh, that's definitely a Chad. Oh, that's not a very pleasant time. I mean, Chad is one of the characters you get off the bat, and he actually is. He's a tank-esque type of character, so he could be helpful, but I don't really want to use him all that often, honestly. So what we're going to do today, I guess we'll just pop into a quest here, and we'll talk about this a little bit. So we'll just do this. I'm going to auto-team. Oh, wait. Oh, what? Oh, weird. It's actually a different Chad. I didn't realize that. This is the R Chad. This is the SR version, of which has the actual arm itself. I mean, I'll take that. I actually will probably upgrade him in the future then. But for right now, we're just going to pop into this, hop into a battle here, and I'll talk about a little bit of what the gameplay flow is all about. Because I do think that I could enjoy games like this, depending on how they end up presenting stuff. And you can see here, I'm in the middle of this whole society arc. We're actually fighting against just randos here. Typically, this is the main thing you'll see for most of the game. Your entire team squaring off against the entire enemy team and hoping that you end up winning the match. You have several skills, every different character, and everyone has an active skill that you can use with the full bar when it increases. Or, instead of using the bar for the skill that's active, so like clicking on them, you can swipe up and get a special off that's like a super attack, which is just like an upgraded version of the other attack you have before. So like, I used the Ichigos before, but you can also be this cool animation to be able to use it. So it's kind of hard to explain, honestly. It's very simple. It's one of these games that's very just kind of what it is. I like this, though. Any relevant Uryu in this form, I am super, super down for, because you don't get it very often. A lot of the like Bleach games I've tried out in the past, they don't really give justice to Uryu in his different forms. It's just kind of, he exists unless it's like a spiritual awakening, of which spiritual awakening, you could use the Lich Dragon version of him at rank 10 pretty well. But it wasn't really super, super relevant, you know? It was only for like association boss. But here we are. The fact they actually give you a Toshiro for free is pretty cool as well. I'm honestly very curious as to how this game is going to drop new banners. We have confirmations already. So you can see Bankai Ichigo here is Basically, you have to rank in the top 2 on a server when it first starts up to be able to get this Bankai Ichigo. I don't really know any other ways of getting characters like that. So like, for example, if I go and look inside, so not this. There's other tabs around here that talk about other units you can get in the future. I remember I saw at one point, I don't know if I could find it here anywhere, but there was like Shinji, there was a banner for Urahara and stuff like that. This is actually the quiz. I can't do the quiz. I don't know what these things say. Blah. I think this is like them asking for feedback. But I actually wonder if there's a way for us to check every character in the game right now. Like here. Here we are. Okay. So if we go ahead and look here, you can see Jinta, Ikaku, Omaida, Hanataro. Not a heck of a lot of like super cool units. But blah. We have stuff like Kukaku. There's different typings as well. So what are the end game characters inside this? It seems like Grimmjow, Shinigami Rukia, Ishin, Rangiku could be. We have a Bankai Ichigo. We have a Byakuya, Kenpachi. So a lot of the starter SSRs are actually pretty interesting. You don't see Shinji very often here. A lot of the arts are actually new art pieces. Like you can see some of them are brought over from BBS, like the Shinji, and like this Gin right here. But most of them seem to be mostly new, which is kind of rad. I do think this game has a lot of potential in the future, and I think that. So for me personally, I like mobile 3D quite a bit, but it's been grating on me because it's a lot of the same, and it's just kind of the same art from BBS over again. So this is a breath of fresh air, honestly, for me. And here you can see there's actually some weird game modes inside this as well. So like this one right here is a cone cookie clicker game mode, of which you can deploy different cones from different levels for a certain amount of time. And according to it, they'll give you different items. So like, I get the Sailor Moon cone. That'll give me more items per hour. Or the Grandma. Or the Oh-Ho-Ho. Or the Normal. It's super weird. It's super not what I expected. But you know what? It's kind of neat. Here, I'm going to get some upgrades here for every one of these. We'll get some cookie clicking done, you know? I'm actually surprised at how much I've made. I guess I started out yesterday. Or 2 days ago, I think now, on this game. So this just happens as you keep on going, and you get pretty good items off of this as well. Like you can get a bunch of like diamonds and stuff, and it's quite nice. You also get, ooh, I'm gonna just use it on one of these, I guess. But yeah, it's weird. Alongside that, this tab also has PvP, of which lets you just fight against any random enemy you want to. You can see I already used my attempt. I've already used like my main attempts for today, but you can also pray to the higher up people to get some free golds, of which the top guy is apparently using Jushiro. Crazy teams. Here is the like weird tower game mode where you climb up as time goes on. Unfortunately, my entire team died on this current quest, so I can't do too much. But it seems to be something you can refresh every day and also just sweep past as you go. So it's very similar to War Age in that way, I would say, where you kind of know that you can go in every day and get like your own sweep of the different towers you've earned so far. Alongside that, so you guys showed the cone off, you can see this, which is similar to Death Realm Battle and stuff like this. Very similar to War Age as well, where you can just go in and grind up some free materials. We're going to just use this random team and pop in for right now. Hey there, Jinta. I'm gonna kick your ass, and you know what? It'll work out pretty well. I can actually show it a little bit better here, what I was talking about before, but every character has their own, like, active skills, and they have their ultimates, of which are just upgraded versions of the active skills themselves. So here is Renji's active skill, which is to swing. Here is Ichigo's, which is to Getsuga. Here's Toshiro's with the dragon. Uryu's is just like an awakening type of thing where he boosts himself and gets the wing. And Shuhei has the pull. But if I go ahead and wait until I charge back up again, which I will maybe not be able to do. Damn, we killed Jinta way too fast. We'll do it over again. Because they actually let you play this game mode freely. I don't see like an attempt thing at all here. But I can just go ahead and play it over again regardless. Get some more free gold and hopefully kind of get some stuff done. Like, you can kind of move the camera very minimally and kind of look around a little bit. It's not a heck of a lot, honestly. Would have been cool if you could, like, rotate in all directions, but I get why they don't want you to. But if I wait until Renji charges for right now, I can use his ultimate, of which is just... Oh, wait, nope. What? I can use his ultimate, which is just like an upgraded version where he goes fancier and does more damage. Same thing with Toshiro. It's the same animation over again, but just in a fancier camera angle for it. I don't personally know about it too much, and I feel like hopefully there will be like units later on inside the game that'll be crazier and fancier and have cooler animations and kind of freak out better. But for right now, it's a rotation, you know? Oh, what? Oh, was I not fast enough? God damn it. Whoops. That was like a weird hockey siren sound. Okay. But yeah, you also have to get to certain levels for the rest of these. So you can see here, in order to get this one, I need to get to level 30 and 410. This one I need to get to level 34 and 5.2. So, yeah. We also have this right here, of which is like a dice game mode where you can run around the actual map and kind of go to different places using the moves you get per day. The issue is, this Rukia is level 27, and it's the first boss you actually fight inside this quest, and I have not had great luck with it so far. She's one of the harder people I've fought in, and unfortunately my team isn't up to snuff just yet, but I can go ahead and pop into this. It seems like the kind of game where strategy isn't going to do a heck of a lot for you, because it's a lot of just watching your characters do what they're going to do and hope that you do the best for right now. Until we get crazier, more powerful SSRs and kind of more control of the fields, it's very just watch your characters do what they're going to and hope that you don't get killed before you can use your skills. Like here, our main goal is going to be to try and get as much damage done on the first front guys before our Toshiro dies. That's the main issue. But that's how it ends up going. But yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of this in the last couple of days, and it does seem like there's going to be some elements of cool stuff to it. I just don't really know what the future can bring for this, you know? Here, I would actually love... I'm actually going to upgrade the Toshiro here. Get that done. I wonder if I could probably... If I level up enough, I could be able to get stuff done today. I just don't know how like far my upgrades have to be able to get past that Rukia. So you can see here as well, there's also equipment tabs for all of this. It's very basic, and every character has their own equipment already on them when you first get them. It's a matter of just kind of upgrading their different slots, similar to War Age again. So it's very similar to Tokyo Ghoul War Age in that way. A lot of the upgrades and like how you do the game and the flow and everything are very similar. With like, obviously, differences according to series, right? But yeah, it's quite cool. There's also different like traits for different abilities. I just want to get as many upgrades done right now as possible to try and be a little bit safer. Can upgrade Orihime's star count here. There's a lot of upgrades everywhere, I find. I wish there was a way to like auto upgrade everything together, because it does take a while to actually get this done. But it's how it goes. For right now, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. We'll go and do another quest for today, then probably be done with this episode for the moment. I don't know if this game is something I could get hooked on personally, because I don't really... I like controlling the characters themselves, and I like Bleach Mobile 3D for that, because it is more fun for me. But like, both have their own benefits to it, you know? For now, we're not going to do that, actually. What we may go and do is just a little bit more of that tower. Because this tower right here, with my proper team, I should be able to get a little bit further. But yeah, this game is over on Coop already. So if you were looking to try and actually try this out for yourself, you do need a Guopon account for it. But it's not that hard to go ahead and install. It's on the larger side, so unless you're planning on playing it pretty actively, it will just kind of sit on your phone as a really big chunk of scary. So, chunk of scary. You know what I mean? It'll be a big investment for your phone. For now, though, we're just going to go ahead and pop this. Good stuff. Alright, we'll do another one here as well. It seems like one of those games that... So, for Bleach Death Awakening, a huge part of the game was the heavy late game, and the fact that the grind is very, very scary for that. I don't know how they're going to drop characters inside this game, and whether they're going to have like banners where you can pull the full unit or not, but considering the fact that Aizen himself right now, you can only get him off of grinding up shards very slowly. What I'm personally thinking so far is this game is going to be a very pull-heavy one, where when a new character drops, you're going to need to get many, many shards to get them fully unlocked. So, if you're not a fan of that, which I'm personally not the biggest fan at the moment, I don't know how well it'll keep your investment as well, but I might just leave that. You can see here, off of actually grinding the tower, you can get Shinsui for free, as well as Grimmjow is here from the PvP. And here we have a shop where you can buy shards every day of different characters. It refreshes every couple of hours. And you can get stuff like Aizen and stuff like that from the actual shop here. So, like, it's going to cost a lot of diamonds, but you can grind up every single SSR that I can see so far. Like, Mayuri's here. So it does seem possible that it's going to be one of these slower games of just getting up shards slowly, getting the stars maxed out and hoping for the best. So... we'll see as time goes on. But for right now, that is about it for this episode of Bleach Mobile Kyo, I guess I will just call it for right now. Can I actually walk around it at all? Because I remember you can explore this area. I just don't really know how I would do it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, alright. So you can actually choose any character to walk around as well. You choose it inside like your actual apartment. If I go back here, I chose Jidanbo, but I have a bunch of different characters already unlocked for it. Here. Hey there, Renji. How you doing? What do you want from me? You're just viewing your model? What's up? Wait, he's a gift for me. Give me a gift. Oh, wow. Interesting. So I guess talking to random guys around the map is also pretty worth it. You can get free diamonds off of it as well. Fascinating. Alright. Apparently you could also choose the wrong dialogue option, so it might be... So from what I'm seeing so far, it's going to be a pretty proper MMO type of thing, because this is a very real map right now. Oh, you can also see little Ichigos and Byakuyas over on the poster boards this way. Oh, that's the cool Ichigo! I wonder if that'll be like the final upgrade for the Bankai one that's currently out right now. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this game can end up going in the future. I don't know if its current base is enough to keep me invested in the future unless they do some pretty big things with it, because style of gameplay isn't really my kind of thing. But naturally, I'll give it a little bit of time for myself and see if I can get hooked on it and see if more SSRs will kind of get me more thoughtful around how I'm playing the game so far. But it's a good time, and it could be very, very fun depending on how they end up doing it. For right now, thank you for watching the episode of Bleach Kyo. I will see you guys next time when I go ahead and play more, and take it easy for today. Bye for now, everybody.